John. John.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name's Adam Mahdi Al-Qaim, Rim of Berat, from Melbourne, Australia. I'm here to climb upon the line and reveal myself to the people. My true name is Adam, after our prophet Adam. It's a Turkish name. I'm an Ottoman Gypsy. We call Roma people, or Romane. We're mistaken by the Europeans to be Egyptians, so they call us Gypsies. But really, we're nomadic people. Most people say we're derived from India. Some say we're derived from Persia or Iran. I'm here to reveal to you all my claim for the true Mahdi, the Al Mahdi, the one foretold as inheritor of Prophet Muhammad and his bloodline through Ali and Fatima. I will be pleased with him, may peace be upon them. A few signs now that it's becoming more relevant, more revealed to people, that the Mahdi's name will not be Muhammad ibn Abdullah, and there's people actually seeing other avenues that the Mahdi might have other names, like Ahmed or Muhammad. I finally found some footage that shows that the Mahdi might be named Ahmed or Muhammad, but it won't be exactly the same as the names of our Prophet, peace be upon him. If you spell Ahmed, A-H-M-A-D, in the English way, and you put the first letter to the last letter behind the D, so A you put behind the D, and then you read it onto Arabic. By English, the A, from the A all the way back to the H, you see the name Adam. And my name's Adam, or Adam. It's also compatible with the first and the last prophet, the first caliph, Baba Adam, peace be upon him, and Ahmed as well. I tell you, I have several signs that amaze me and without doubt help me prove to myself that I am the true heir of Islam. Some signs you'll see upon my face is a thin nose, a deep eyebrow. If you can come closer, my brother, and focus on my eyebrow, my moles on my cheeks, my nose, crooked, thin, deep eyebrow. Indentation on the noses, on the nose on my side, I can't remember which side. Moles on my forearm. Can you see that? It's clear. And a seal of succession, and even scar due to injury. Can you see the mole? Because that is a seal of succession. Allah. Can you zoom on the mole? I'd like to show it close. It shows? Alhamdulillah, thank you. There are a few signs. As well with the name. My mother's name is compatible with Amina or Amina. My father's name is compatible with Abdullah, and my name compatible with Muhammad. And I'm finally 40 years old according to the Hijrah. But I was always confused about what sign would come first, the Mahdi. I always took it for the Mahdi will come first, then the Dajjal, then Isa alayhi salam. But now I've been studying a bit about media in the Middle East. I noticed the Khalifa there, and everyone calling themselves Imam al-Mahdi, Imam Mahdi, Imam Mahdi. And I got so upset that I even broadcasted myself as next leader on the Iraqi show on YouTube and the special clips they have. And they mocked me as always, as I expected for being a non-Arab. But wouldn't his colour be unto an Arab, or like an Arab? So that means he will not be Arab, but be like an Arab colour. We are Gypsy nomadic. Koromana, Oromane, Orom. My family come from the former country of Yugoslavia, Macedonia, in the city of Skopje. Allah, the exalted in might, when I first had clear signs that it was Allah that was with me, and Allah that was speaking to me, I attempted suicide. I attempted suicide. I said, Allah, I want to come back to you. But he further revealed that I'm a servant of the Lord. And I studied and I studied and I studied the end times and I studied Mahdi. And as time went on, and I'm 40 years old now, Hijra. So I've been studying and talking to Allah for 17 years. And I've suffered what was glycosis in the start at the age of 19. So that's a 21 year with the unseen. A war which came to battle Shaitan and Iblis, the accursed. I pray I have earned my spiritual right now. And I think when this kingdom in Saudi is toppled and falls by the death of the current king, he's meant to be gay if you study hadith. When he dies, there'll be a dispute in the kingdom. But I've always wondered, where should I appear? How am I going to walk through Hajj without getting slayed? And I thought the East, and I am from the far East, Australia, the continent. So I intend to go to Qum soon, Iran, maybe the next month or two, inshallah. So I want you as favor to me all that see this tape, and sometimes in some way, by the grace of Allah, as an alliance and a pledge to me, that if you see this tape and you see me, Adam al-Mahdi al-Qaim, if you see me on this tape and you agree and you accept my signs, even though they're minor, a gap in my tooth, a nose, an eyebrow joint, a wide brow, moles on his cheeks that are 2 on his forearms and on the shoulder, and the name Adam, which is unto Ahmed, and which is like the first prophet and the last prophet. A white stomach now that I put on so much kilos after this scar. Please, brothers and sisters of faith, don't be arrogant, because if you're truly Islamic, I know the pride has come out of your heart. But the brethren I have here are neglecting to do anything about what I am. I have the blessing of the local scholars, but they still don't raise a finger or a hair in progressing me to go forward. As a matter of fact, last year I was banned for 1 year from the local masjid just for having mashura and saying I'm the Mahdi. The mufti there rejected me instantly, and I didn't want to dispute. I guess I'm just used to rejection, and I'm used to being hurt. You know, a lot of us suffer abuse, and we abuse ourselves and others, and it's the other people that suffer the issues. And there's the green and the blue. And the Imam, faith, is of 2. Verily it's of belief, and verily it's of effort. So if your belief's corrupted, we can always rely on our effort. And if our effort is too weak, what's the point of our belief? And what is your belief if you don't recognize me and do this, what I ask of you? It's not shirk to change the laws of Allah, let alone disobeying something that's mandatory, but people like to obey the Mahdi. So I ask my brethren, believer or not, no matter where you are in the world, especially my Muslim fellowship, send this to Iran, send this to Saudi, send this across everywhere you can. Whatever leader, whatever inspiration, send this to whatever Shia or Sunni you wish. For how many died under the black flag, led by falsehood, and how many died protecting the bloodline of Ali and Fatima. Really, they've all died too early. They all died in Taghut. And what is Taghut? Falsehood, false leaders. So I beg my brethren, for the sake of Allah, and for the sake of me, and for the sake of your faith, that you willingly help me and give advice to one another and offer salam to one another and make dua that this message be heard and that the right people find me and contact me. My name is Adam, or Adam Berat, Adamberat. You'll find me on Facebook, you'll find me anywhere. But little did my family accept me, let alone anyone on the social media. Paparazzi, maparazzi stuff. Haram. So I seek refuge in Allah if I've done any wrong to any of you that may get this footage. And remember, if you do not recognize me, you'll die a death of ignorance. So please, respect my birthright and my given right. I was born in the year 1400, 20 years before the millennium, 1980. Please, brothers and sisters, send this to the right people. Amen.